being on the outside is dangerous. There's the adrenal drop. Good. Oh, good. For both of you. So if this was a herd, Magdalena is in the safest position, right? Because she's surrounded by the herd. The least safe position would be out there. So, enter in horse training, where we put horses on the outside of circles and we say, deal with it. Be independent. Whether or not we've established that independence or the relationship strength to be able to say to the horse, be independent around me. This is also coming from 1950s child rearing, where allowing children to scream it out so they don't become codependent emotional messes later in life. Well, that didn't work. And it's not good science. If you know Harlow's monkeys, an awful experiment where we kind of understood that the mammalian brain prefers emotional comfort even over resources of survival like food and water. That when shit hits the fan, we don't look for a snack, we look for a friend. So, I like to train horses on the inside of a circle first. We're going to start this. This is a whole alphabet. I don't train a single technique if it doesn't come from this alphabet. We've already been working with the ABC this morning, but now we're going to think about the whole alphabet. And I start by coming into space and doing nothing. Hello. Hi. And I wait for the horse to leave me. It's already pretty steep. I'll take that as leaving, and I'll leave in the opposite direction, and I go into a straight line first, then I go to a curve until the horse curves. Once they curve, I spiral. When they yield, I stop.
Sorry.
He says, it's time for my close-up. So, through this protocol, now thousands of horses that I've been lucky enough to interact with, both directly and indirectly through what I'm teaching, we've acknowledged a series of sort of universal body language and communicative signposts that horses go through in this technique. He's just done about 4 of them. Boop is one of them. So, straight line first until the horse is straight, because it's actually classical. You go straight first. And then once they're straight following, then I'm bending on a curve in the space until the horse finds their own track. Now see how he's trending to the outside?
Yeah.
That's a trained response. When he trends to the outside, I'm going to leave and go straight, curve, nope, straight. You have to have eyes in the back of your head here. Hello? Hello? There. Boop. What just happened? Boop. Once I get a boop, then I'm body mapping. I start at the pole, and I'm facing forwards, and I go slowly backwards. Hello. That was very nice. He's gonna move off. We're not gonna complete the whole technique. And then from here, I'm laying the rope. I've now simulated a left leg and a right rein. So this is how I train horses to go on the saddle. Because eventually I do this with a saddle under my arm. Not easy to do. I have a light training saddle that I use for it. And I keep going backwards. I have contact on his body. And if at any point my diaphragm goes, I stop. And I don't continue. He's inviting me to continue. He says you can. And I'm about to step into his blind spot. Now, if you remember him when he came in this morning, he's asking me questions and really looking at me. Now I'm in the blind spot. Now, this is the part where everyone clutches their pearls. When I used to board at a jumping stable doing this stuff, the looks I would get. But if you saw what they were doing, he just gave me that eye, which is the invitation to come down this side. All the signs, physically and emotionally, that he feels safe here with me. And by body mapping, each step that I take through each piece of real estate of his body, I'm saying, can I be here? And if the answer is no, what would he do? Which is exactly what I want him to do, if that's the truth. Okay. Boo. Okay. He's a little warrior. Super fun pony, huh? Super fun pony. Brave. Very brave. And now, I've closed the loop, and now I have 2 reins. And then from here, I squat. We don't squat enough in the West. It's good for your hips, yeah. To give their body a memory why they should work long and low. Now, don't squat in front of their legs, because if things were to go sideways, you're underneath the legs. So that's why I squat to the side of the front legs. And if you don't feel safe, don't squat, right? There. So that was the full process. I'm going to talk you all through it together. Okay? Is that all right? Yeah? Imagine that there's a rope attached to your belly button and there's a weight at the end of the rope. And that drops a plumb line down to the ground. Now, when you walk straight, you want to get that rock hanging from your belly button draws a perfectly straight line in the sand. Okay? I call that respecting the midline. Something about straightness. Have a go. I know we feel like John Wayne, don't we? Yeah. Good. Now, walk a curve. Perfect. And now walk a spiral. That's it. Good. So these are the 3 components we're working with. So spiral is just enough, because what we want, sorry, can I have my hands on your shoulders? Is that okay? Yeah. What we want, follow my hand. There we go. Follow my hand. There we go. What we want is that if we're going to curve this way, come with me, that she's on the inside. Feel that? There. Because this is the outside, this is the inside. Try, just do exactly that. Walk with me. The inside is here. There. Boop. Straight line, Oriana. Straight till he's straight. Now curve. And now spiral. Now see how we kind of crashed into you? When you get a crash, pivot on spot, go the other way. That's it. Back to the straight line. Rope on the inside hand. That's it. Straight. Curve. Spiral. Stop. A little different, yeah? I can see that you do a lot of dressage because your version of a curve involves lateral movements. You go here, yes? And at this stage, I don't want a lateral movement, because a lateral movement to a horse is only done in a high arousal of play, lust, or fighting. At the moment, we're just working on care and oxytocin. So in order for that to happen, we have to respect the midline of our body in the curve. Yes, just watch the difference again. So this is respecting the midline of the curve. And then lateralize rising, I'm crossing over. Still curving, that's with lateral movement and an abduction of my inside foot. We're not doing that yet, yeah? Have another go. All right, who hasn't put their horse on hay and water yet? Yeah. Okay, so if Cassie can step back, we'll take Boone to hay and water. Has DC had hay and water? He has. He's tipped the water, hasn't he? Very good. Yeah. Let me get my hay and water.